We're here in Portsmouth, the only island city in all of England, for a special episode about one of England's fallen footballing giants. At Fratton Park, the stadium which Ronaldinho said is the best atmosphere in world football. Yes, he actually said that. Welcome to Pompey. Fratton Park is home to the most iconic moment in soccer Saturday history. We go to Fratton Park, there's been a red card, but for who, Chris Kamara? I don't know, Jeff, has there? I saw him go off, but I thought they were bringing his sub on.
I don't know, Jeff, has it?
Just 16 years ago, Pompey were hosting AC Milan here on European nights, where they actually took a 2-0 lead against the Rossoneri, only to concede an equaliser in the last minute of the game, still coming away with a draw. They also got to 2 FA Cup finals in 3 years around then, winning it in 2008. But in 2010, it all went wrong when they lost the FA Cup final and got relegated. And between 2010 and 2013, Pompey suffered 3 relegations in 4 years and plummeted all the way to League Two. They're now sat rock bottom of the Championship on their way back to the top. But how does this happen to a club? And are Pompey on their way back?
We had a very, very bad few years. String of bad managers, string of bad squads, to the point where there's certain years I couldn't tell you a single player that played for us. In 2013, the fans clubbed together and bought the club. So this is one of the only fan-owned clubs at the time. And from then on, it was kind of like the spirit was back in Portsmouth, and we felt like, you know, we could do something again. We've kind of slowly made our way, 7 years in League One. Thought we'd never leave. Signed Cassini Yengi to take us up the league. Last year was great. This year hasn't started so well. Could be an understatement. This year hasn't started well at all. I think we're a championship club. If we make the Premier League again in my lifetime, yes, I think we will. But this is the level, and it's a far better league than the Premier League at the moment. I think we can all agree football's gone a bit mad up the top. We just want to see success back at the club. Success was there last year, and I think if we can stabilise now, survive this year, and build towards, working towards that Premier League.
To this day, the best atmosphere I've ever experienced at Pompey was when we played Stockport. This was back in it might have been the old Div 1. It was a 1-1 draw, but Pompey fans singing from the first minute to the last minute. Didn't stop. I've never experienced anything like it. It's fucking Stockport. Against Stockport, it's a 1-1 draw. There's nothing going on in that game.
So tell me about John Westwood.
John Westwood. John Portsmouth Football Club Westwood, his official name that he legally changed it to. Pompey's most famous fan. Any game you go as a Pompey fan, home or away, you're going to hear the famous bells. The bells and the drums and the trumpet that he has. He brings the atmosphere. He's absolutely devoted to Pompey, covered in Pompey tattoos. You can't miss him. Big hat, clown shoes, jacket. He was banned from the club for a while last season, and the atmosphere definitely changed. You can definitely tell a difference without him. That he's there, rain or shine, away games. When he was banned, he'd still rock up to away games and stand outside the ground. He's absolutely, like, his whole life is devoted to Pompey.
To summarise, Pompey are a massive club. They're just going through it at the moment, and they will be back to the top one day, that's for sure. So if you're enjoying this channel, please do subscribe to Footy Tripz for more football content.